Here's how things are looking when it comes to the upcoming Bundesliga schedule. On Friday, gets underway with Union Berlin taking on Freiburg. But on Saturday, a number of the big teams playing at the same time. Join us for it, ESPN 2 and ESPN Plus. St. Pauli taking on Bayern. You can also see Bochum against Bayer Leverkusen and Mainz taking on Borussia Dortmund. Oh, what a day for Zat Knight to make his first appearance. Shaka Hislop's power rankings.
No change at the top with Barcelona. Liverpool up 1. Sporting, who are having a week. They jumped 3 after demolishing Man City. Inter, good result against Arsenal. Bayern are back in. They've just seemed to right things. Ajax, I mean, what a turnaround for them. Galatasaray, they're in after taking advantage of poor old Spurs and going well in Turkey. Atalanta, Porto, and then, you know, I have a soft spot, Kay, for teams that I don't feel will be in the running for that long. Forest in at 3rd in the Premier League. That is deserving of being in the top 10.
So it's a pity vote?
No, it's a romantic.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a football romantic, Kay.
Zat, in case you've never seen this part of the show, this is the bit where we try to destroy Shaka's power rankings. He tells us that he has this really advanced algorithm that helps put them together. Is there anything that stood out to you there? Anyone missing? Anyone you thought shouldn't have been in there?
There's a couple of things. I actually like the Nottingham Forest one. You know, I definitely like that one. But going to the top 2, why did you pick Barcelona over Liverpool?
I just think Barcelona right now are the best team in European football. I know this discussion yesterday. But given Barcelona and their start to the season...
Liverpool top of the Champions League, top of the Premier
Yeah, but
League.
that's
Oh, let's just
make what you like of that
statistics
36 table thingy-mabob. Liverpool also lost to Nottingham Forest. Let's not forget that. But I just think Barca right now, and certainly the big standout result, if you want to compare the two, was Barcelona's demolition of Real Madrid. So if the best result of the season so far goes to Barca as well.
Frank?
No, you know what? You don't want to do something bad, you know, against the mayor of Newcastle. But
Don't be nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be nice. You know, I don't understand why Lille. I don't want to know why Lille is out of the system. The guy they beat Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, drew against Juventus, and they are dropped out. So, but that's decision from Shaka, my star. So I won't complain too much.
Lille beat Real. I mean, when Lille beat Real, etc., they were in, and Atleti, they were in. But that was, what, 2 Champions League windows ago?
That doesn't carry
That's
on.
old news. That's old news at this point.
Old news, Frank.
Oh, yeah. If you get upset, Shaka, if you get upset, I can get upset too. Huh? You know, so you take it easy.
I don't know. Nobody wants you upset, Frank.
Not tonight.
No, not tonight. Not tonight, Frank. I'm sorry, Frank.
Okay.
He will be in next week.
Okay, because Zad and I were strong at the time.
There you go. Do it easy.
Yeah, of course. So strong back in the day.
I said that I thought that Kylian Mbappé would be clever enough to understand that he will have to change the way of working or the way of defending, starting from nothing to something a little bit, and he didn't do it. But Ancelotti should have told him, man, you're coming here, you will have to work. You're capable of doing it, you have the heart for that, so you have to go, and when you lose your ball, you don't stop. But again, there is another thing. 3 years ago, when he was playing for Paris Saint-Germain, he didn't want to play as a striker. He said, I want to play on the left side. He started a fight with Neymar, and he said, I want to play left side. So when we were told that he would sign for Real Madrid, I said, and go back 2 years ago already, and I said, he cannot play there. There is already one guy. There is Vinicius Junior. And then we now still talking about it. And Kylian Mbappé should play on the left side because this is right positioning. But you have Vinicius Junior. And then he doesn't defend anymore. Well, he doesn't defend still. So the problem is not solved. And at least if Ancelotti doesn't change his mind, doesn't make a choice, they will still have a problem.
Craig was also saying that Vinny and Mbappe both need to start working for the rest of the team here.
Yeah, listen, I think everybody's right in kind of pointing out the deficiencies of Real Madrid and where things have gone wrong, to the point that Craig and Steve were making. Again, in a vacuum or in parallel, if this were an English football club, you know what the solution would be. But this is not an English football club. This is Real Madrid, more to the point. A club that's built a reputation, and this is not about Mbappe or the current version of Real Madrid, but for the last 2 decades, Real Madrid have bought the best players in the world and have hired managers who can figure out a system to make it work. And that's what's happening here. Florentino Perez has gone out, as Alex pointed out, for the last, 3 or 4 years, has been courting Kylian Mbappe, finally got him, and now it's up to the manager, whether it's Carlo Ancelotti or somebody else, to figure out how to make that work. But that's not easy, and that's nowhere near as easy in today's game as it was 2 days ago, where players, to Frank's point, can dictate exactly where they want to play, where players, certainly star players, have the kind of standing that they do within dressing rooms, a standing that, and an ability to make demands that only a manager could 20 years ago. So that's a huge problem here for Carlo Ancelotti, because I don't think Florentino Perez does anything different. He's happy with who he is. He's not going to waver from that. If Carlo Ancelotti can't figure it out and figure it out soon, he's going to try to get somebody else in who can. And that's the issue with Real Madrid here, that the expectations are so high, given last season, given their purchases this summer, and you know the ultimate result when you don't hit those targets.
It's one thing to settle into any new team, isn't it? So I know we're talking about Kylian Mbappe, but he's coming into a team that have just won it all. That's the time that he arrives. Do you think he is going to come good there?
I believe so. I mean, yes, he is a big star and he's used to playing on the big stage, but Real Madrid is his biggest stage he's ever been at, you know, and you have to give him a little bit of time. He's young. He's done it for France. But coming to a mega star team, you have to give him a bit of time. He has to find his feet. He wants to maybe, like you said, move on to the left, but he's bullied to stay centre. You've got players making runs where maybe he would want to make the run. So you just have to get him time to him to figure them out and them to figure him out.
Yeah, and we will be seeing a lot more, obviously. Tell me, Frank.
Yeah, just one thing. I mean, comparing to last season and the season before, you have 2 players missing right now. Kroos in the middle of the park is not there, you know, and football is an intuitive sport. You need leadership. You need people making decisions with their feet, but with their brain as well. And Kroos is not there anymore. And also Carvajal is not there anymore. And Carvajal was the heart of this team because of how long he's been there, how crazy he can fight, and showing the way to keep on going. I mean, Real Madrid has been good because they were capable of reacting where something was going wrong. He's not on the field, and that's somebody lacking a lot.